say. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, family? And
Hello.
welcome to another episode.
Welcome back to the Unfiltered Exchange podcast.
As you can see, I've got a beautiful special guest here with me. Yes, sir.
Welcoming Father Joe.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah. Nah, this I don't think anything's gonna get talked about or get done today.
Not today.
You know, you just sounded like Peter Mitchell, like real bad. Hello, good evening. I felt like that was literally just Channel 7 right there.
Yes. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the podcast.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No, why are you cracking?
He's speaking so professional.
He's allowed to be professional.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
The night is young.
Yes. It's just getting started, people.
That's it.
You're in for a treat. But yes, welcome the beautiful Joseph Gauchi. How are we
This is
feeling
my
today?
dad.
This is Papa Joe.
This is Father Joe.
Papa Smurth right here.
Another guest I'm related to.
Yes. I need to bring somebody on.
I know
'cause-
you need to bring your family into this, man.
Yeah.
I'm related to everyone.
I definitely do. But how are we feeling today? We good?
Great. After a long day of work,
Yeah.
some people get up at about 5:15.
5:15. Yeah, that's when I'm still snoozing, mate. Life's good. I can't complain. But all jokes aside, though, we really are excited to have you on today's show, and we're pretty much brought here today because we want to interrogate you a little bit, because we feel like you have a lot of wealth of knowledge and, you know, insights on life, on values, experiences in general, that somebody out there that might be going through good, bad, you know, ugly times, growing up, that they could probably hear and take on. Just something inspirational as well, I guess, to share. But also, we're here to have a good time and, to hear about your stories on life and growing up.
And how long's this segment go for?
Hey, we can
usually
talk.
film for like an hour.
Yeah.
Yes.
Need
Yeah.
a couple more.
Oh,
Hey, we can definitely
we
have
can
you
go
back
longer.
on. Yeah.
If we need longer, we can definitely go longer.
Yeah.
But we're only 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Frankie, are you nervous? You're sweating.
I'm actually just hot.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I should probably take this off. I'm
Yeah.
going to take this off.
But Frankie's come up with a heap of questions,
Yes.
obviously with my help,
Yes.
to speak about today. I know the answer to a lot of them, but that's okay.
But you know what? Surprisingly, I actually haven't heard probably majority of them. So,
Yeah.
you know, and people out there as well. So it's going to be really good. But yeah, let's start it off with telling us a little bit about yourself. Like, I know that's a hard question to put. A lot of people struggle with that. It's like, what do I say about myself? So we just want to hear a little bit about you.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Like, you know,
Okay.
your hobbies, where you grew up.
You do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a plumber drainer. Been doing that for the last 36 years. It's got me to where I am now. A beautiful family, great son-in-law,
Oh,
2 beautiful daughters, a wife.
shout out.
But slowly, I'm looking for a little change.
Yeah.
So I can rest a little bit. My body's copping a beating.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's me.
Yes.
36 years of plumbing.
36 years.
Wow.
I was 15 when I started.
So 15. Was that like the first thing, like your first gig?
Yep. Oh, actually, my first job was Red Rooster.
Mate, how do you get a job at Red Rooster?
It was my first job. I think I was 14.
Yeah.
Back then, there was no age limit on
working.
working. No.
Yeah.
Then I started my apprenticeship as a plumber.
Wow. So from Red Rooster right away straight into apprenticeship for plumbing.
As plumbing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what was it like back in those days being an apprentice?
It was pretty hard because I started my apprenticeship or just before a recession. So many tradesmen were
Out of the job?
either out of a job or weren't employing people.
Yeah.
Found it real hard, and my first year as a apprentice plumber, my wage a week was $115
Oh my
A
god.
week?
a week.
Damn.
Jeez.
And we're complaining about what we're making nowadays?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I used to get $20 for a Saturday. Yeah,
Yeah, sounds like you were
my
getting
God.
ripped off bad.
and no overtime.
No overtime.
Nope, there was no overtime.
Wow.
God.
So it was pretty much set, whatever, no matter how hard you worked or how many hours you did that day.
$115 a week.
Yeah. Times were different back then,
That's
you know?
my lashes right there. that's my lashes. Far out.
Yeah, but then when you think about it, the cost of living, right?
Back then would have been a
Yeah.
lot better.
Cost of living was better, yes.
Yeah.
Fuel was cheaper.
Yeah.
Everything was cheaper.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you go out on a weekend, you'll put $15 of fuel in your car.
Yeah.
$20 of fuel in your car
Yeah.
will last you a week.
Wow.
You know,
I wish.
Now $20 barely wets the side of the petrol tank.
Yeah, that's true. But why do you think that is? Is it because like the cars were built different back then?
Nah.
Or was it just
We live in a shit country.
yeah? You just say
It's
the
the
way
world
it
we
is.
live in now.
Yeah,
No, it's not the
The
world.
world, it's the country.
The country or the state we live in.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. We're not allowed to make money in this state anymore.
No.
yeah,
And that's a true
Yeah.
fact.
Yep.
yeah. I mean, why do you think that is though? Because you see here in Australia, a lot of people work extremely hard, but it just never seems like our
can
money.
never get
It's not
ahead.
enough.
Yeah,
You will never get ahead in this state.
yeah, yeah. Especially after COVID, everything's just gone downhill.
Yeah.
And that's why when I hear you say $15 could do you a fair bit of good with
Oh, yeah.
with petrol, I'm like, that's crazy. You
Like,
know?
I'm a smoker,
Yeah.
and back then a packet of smokes used to be no more than $5.50. $6. A packet of
crazy.
30s, a packet
Yeah.
of 30s used to cost you $10,
Wow.
Oh my god.
if not cheaper, depending on what you smoked.
Yeah.
But then now I bought 2 packets of Winfield Blue today. It cost me $130.
Jesus.
That's filling up your car right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you go.
That's crazy.
I know a lot of people are going to say, "Why don't you give up smoking?" But that's the only thing I've got to keep my stress levels down.
But also in saying that, if that's the logic, people are going to say, why don't you give this up? Then what's the point of living like
Nobody
a quality
turns around
life?
and says to you,
Yeah.
"Hey, why don't you give up work because it's killing you?"
Yeah.
Yee!
Facts. That's true.
That's. I didn't mean to do the clapping, but it's true. It's true.
It's definitely true. That's
It's true.
Yeah, that's very true. Because in saying that, if that's the logic people are going to use, why don't you give up your car then? Because you're putting a lot of fuel into it. It's an expense at the end of the day.
It's a cycle.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I know Frankie had some funny questions he wanted to ask you about
Yeah.
plumbing.
Yeah, I actually did. But, you said you've been working ever since you were 14, 15 plumbing? You would have seen some shit. No
Oh,
pun
yeah.
intended.
I'll enlighten you on my first day of my first year apprenticeship.
Yeah.
We got to a job, I can even tell you it's on Blackburn Road. I think it was 144, number 144 Blackburn Road.
Yeah.
Was a set of 14 units
Yeah.
hooked up to one sewer point.
Yeah.
It was blocked.
Damn.
Monday morning, 9 o'clock. So you think about all these women doing their makeup,
Yeah, getting ready for
Down
the
to the
day and
toilet.
everything. Oh,
flat out.
yeah.
My boss we get to the job, my boss gets out of the car, hands me a shovel and a crowbar.
Yeah.
Because you see that round thing there on the ground? I said, yeah, the saw point. He goes, we need to dig that up because it's broken.
Yeah.
Mind you, it was blocked.
Yeah, so there's probably something.
So as soon as I knock that pipe,
yeah.
there's going to be shit everywhere.
Far out.
Anyway, he goes, I'll be back in a couple of hours to pick you up, make sure the hole's dug out.
Was it only just you?
On my own.
Damn.
So I started digging.
Sounds like
I
a
got,
setup.
I got the hole dug out
Yeah.
within the hour
Yeah.
because I was gun on the
Yeah.
shovel.
Yeah.
My last bar in the hole, I decided to clip the pipe. When I clipped that pipe, it was a fountain of feces.
Yuck!
He turns up with a pair of gumboots and he goes, "Here you go, bud. There's your first pair of gumboots." It was too late by then.
You could have did that at the start. Like, what the hell?
We done the repair.
Yeah, that's
We
crazy.
backfilled it. I got home and my mum goes, "You stink like shit." With her Maltese accent. She goes, "Do you really want to do this?"
Yeah.
And I said to her, "I actually enjoyed today.
Oh, that's good.
We
Because
achieved something. We fixed something."
yeah, because you know that moment right there. I know. I'm just saying. I know that would have been my last day. I would have been like, "Fuck this shit. I'm not getting covered in shit again. I'm doing something else." So the reason I say that is because a lot of people nowadays, right? Some people are built different. All it takes is just one incident from the very beginning for them to give up.
Like this anymore, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. What would you have done in that situation?
I would have cried. What do you mean? What I would have done? I would have cried so much.
There were cars everywhere. You got to sit there crying.
I would have cried. I would have cried so much. Yuck.
You don't have time to cry. You're on
But
the
that's
job.
only once. That's
Yeah,
how-
but
how many times I've had to pick up people's shit,
yuck.
unlock their shit?
Do you wear gloves?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Well, it's
good.
fine.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Dozens of times.
I can
Yeah.
definitely see why he wants a change of career. That's for sure. After 35 years of doing
He
that.
started to give me the shit.
Oh, no.
Hey, you know what? If you ever think about leaving plumbing, you can always go do stand-up comedy. That could work as well.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Yes. What's the weirdest thing you found in a pipe? A blocked pipe?
I reckon I found about 1.2 million condoms.
Oh, God.
It looked like Goodyear in the backyard.
Oh, what the hell?
Hey, yo, some of you guys out there, those condoms may have been, you know, your brothers or sisters you should have had, but you didn't end up having. So
Frankie!
I'm just saying, like,
There's
how
a
do you?
whole town there.
That's
Oh, my
crazy. All right, put it. This is no one's gonna. Well, everyone's gonna know. But what suburb do you reckon has like the worst plumbing jobs you've come across in Melbourne? If you had to, if just off the top of your head.
Broad Meadows.
Ah,
Yeah. Broad Meadows.
that's crazy. I don't want to say I'm not surprised, but I like.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you one episode.
Yeah.
We got a call out to a roof leak.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, this roof leak was a double-storey housing commission apartment behind Broadmeadow Shopping Centre.
Yeah.
So they're all concrete. And the people down below were complaining about a roof leak. They got no roof. They got a concrete slab.
Okay, so it was coming through.
It's coming through the concrete.
Wow.
So we venture upstairs and
Yeah.
knock on this guy's door directly above the unit down below. This little Asian man comes out with a hat on. You know, the rice field hat?
Yeah.
Hello, can we come in? We see there must be a burst pipe in the concrete.
Yeah.
No, you can't come in. No.
Ah,
No, we
that's-
must come in.
That's
There's a,
That's coming.
that sounds dodgy
there's
already.
a problem
Yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Anyway, at the end, he had to let us in.
Yeah, he had no choice.
We walked into this joint, and it was all polythened up plastic, full of dirt,
Yeah.
full of water,
What?
growing rice.
He had a rice field.
He had a rice field in the lounge room. What the fuck? Yep.
Yo. How do you have a rice field in a lounge room? How is that even possible? It's possible.
We
That's crazy.
rang up the housing commission and said, "Listen, we found the leak.
Yeah.
You need to eradicate the people upstairs." And they go, "Why?"
That's crazy.
I said, "You got a rice field up there."
I've never heard of a. That's crazy. Yo, hey, so it is possible to have a rice field. I'm gonna try it out.
No! Oh my god.
I want to go on Google. How do you make a rice field in your living room?
That's crazy.
The creativity, though, and the work and dedication.
Oh, yeah. We felt bad because those people got kicked out.
Oh. Yeah, well, I mean...
At the end of the
But
day...
you can't grow rice in your living room, especially if it's
really.
not your house. What?
He clearly did it.
He did it.
Yeah.
But it's not his house either.
No.
Like, why? Oh.
Yeah, but I think the thing is, it's a cultural misunderstanding because he probably... Actually, I don't think it's a misunderstanding. I think he knew he was in the wrong because he didn't want to let you guys come in the first place because he knew what you guys would have found. And that's like all of a sudden he's like guilty.
Maybe
you know
he's
what I
been
mean?
caught before.
Yeah.
Maybe this is
True.
not his first time.
That's crazy. How was the smell in there? Like, just curious.
It smelled like dirt. Stagnant water.
Yeah.
Oh, it was shit.
That's rice. That's wild. You usually hear about people growing like weed and other things and stuff like that, but a whole rice field. That's good. Hey, at least he's supplying, he's feeding his family.
True.
Yeah, very true. That's very true. But in saying that, what made you want to get into plumbing? Was it like a passion or like, was it like, did you see something or did you know someone that was doing it and it kind of sparked?
A good friend of mine, Tony Sanfilippo, who's passed away now.
Yeah.
We grew up together.
Yeah.
Like he was 55, 56 when he passed away.
Yeah.
It's only recent. And we always, as a kid, always looked up to him.
Yeah.
Said, I want to come and work with you one day, blah, blah, blah.
Like an older brother or like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it turned out that we worked together for 6 years, 7 years.
Wow, that's good.
We've done an apprenticeship. We drifted apart. We left. I actually did fencing for about a year.
Yeah.
Used to put up timber fences.
Yeah.
From there, I did a little bit of carpentry.
Jack of all trades.
Did a little bit of carpentry.
Yeah.
Then I went off and worked for my old boss's cousin for a couple of years. Then I worked for JC Plumbing after that.
Yeah, so...
For the last of my, I think it was about 8 years, 9 years.
Yeah. Okay. JC Plumbing, was that recent... where you're currently working or that's
No.
old?
No.
Okay.
No. JC Plumbing was Joe Kakamo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked for him for a little while,
Yeah.
doing drainage, all underground sort of stuff. Yeah, and he was probably the best boss.
You worked under.
Yeah.
So you've got loads of experience. So for anyone out there in the future, if you work for Joe, yeah, just know that he knows what he's talking about. He's got loads of experience. So listen and learn, pretty much.
He's got a shitload of experience.
Yeah,
He's got a shitload of experience.
And rice fields of experience, you know. But
Very good.
nah, that's awesome. Because from what you're telling me, that's coming to my mind is jack of all trades. Jack of all trades, like you, because I've seen you do all these things, right? And one of the things you do is like you fix cars, like just in your spare time. And I'm just like,
that's more of a passion.
yeah. So what, like,
Keeps my head
yeah,
on my shoulders.
where did that come from? Like,
Oh, my whole family's into it.
yeah,
We've been brought up around cars and motorbikes and fishing, shooting.
yeah. That's why Chloe's a rev head.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Both of them are, Chloe
Yeah.
and Karina.
Karina's more so
Yeah.
than me, but we've been brought up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's good. That's very good. So it's a hobby of yours, but is it something that when it was a hobby, did you ever see yourself like, well, maybe I could do this for a living, or it was just more,
No. Whatever you do for a living, you hate.
Yeah, that's true. That's facts. So it was like, keep it as a hobby. You already got the plumbing to deal with. You already got shit to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been good. The last few years have been different. We do a lot of
Yeah.
childcare, so it's all new work,
Yeah.
developments and stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna ask though, like, right, how has things changed from working maybe let's say 20, 30 years ago to now? Like, how is the work more efficient? Like, are tools more better due to technology? Is it a lot easier to work with, like working
I'll
nowadays?
give you
Or
an example. My first boss never had a machine.
everything by hand? Wow.
Everything was by hand. Everything. Dig the trenches, lay the pipes, bring the rock in with buckets,
Yeah.
fill the trench up with rock by buckets,
Yeah.
get it inspected.
Wow.
And then backfill it by hand. No machine.
Wow. That's incredible. Hey, what do you think?
Yeah, it is.
Everything was done by hand, Frankie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. No one. Show us your hand. No wonder why his hand's so hard.
It makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Damn.
Yeah.
And now, see, that's the thing. Like, I feel like our generation's soft.
Oh my god.
If no,
I was hoping that was going to be a question.
yeah, but no. Look, I don't think. Actually, I shouldn't say soft. I think our generation don't want to get our hands dirty.
No, the problem is with your generation, younger generation, is that they can see what makes life easier.
Yeah.
So they expect it there.
Yeah.
That's what younger generation.
When you say they expect it there, in what way? Like they want it, like
Like I'd get to a job when I was 20,
yeah,
and I'd know there's not going to be a machine there. I'm digging it.
yeah,
But if that was now,
true.
the younger generation would say, "Where's the machine?"
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
no, you're digging by. No, I'm getting the car. I'm going
yeah,
home.
Yeah.
I don't get paid enough for this. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that in a sense, but I think technology does because it's become so like our way of living. We expect that all of a sudden that you know you must have the tools to drill,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
all this kind of stuff, because there's a lot of laws now, you know, rules and regulations for, they call it safe work practices.
Oh,
But
heaps of it.
yeah, so in a sense, it is an expectation that when you do go on site, these things have to be here, or if not, an apprentice can turn around and be like, "Yeah, no, I'm gonna go
Oh,
do something
100%,
else."
yeah.
Have you ever had an experience like that? Like,
I had probably about 4 years ago. We were doing a childcare in Northcote, and I was digging a sewer with my machine.
yeah,
And as I was crawling back, because it was an old block, there must have been an old foundation that had been taken out and backfilled.
yeah,
And as I was tracking backwards with the machine, I've gone to spin around with the bucket, and the machine turned over.
oh,
It was the day of my Year 12 graduation.
wow,
Yeah.
I
And
rolled the
while
machine.
you were
I
in the
was
machine,
in the machine.
wow,
And as the machine was going, it wasn't a fast roll, but as
still.
the machine was going over, I looked around and there was a star picket that went straight past my face.
damn,
If I had been like that, that star picket would have gone straight through my head.
fuck, that's crazy.
And I had WorkSafe come out on that.
Yeah,
They put
would,
me through the ringer.
yeah,
Lucky the trench was only 1.5 deep. If it was any deeper than that,
you would have been in some serious
shit.
trouble. Yeah, and that's no pun intended this time. Yeah, yeah, but
Yeah.
damn.
God.
But let's change it up a little bit.
No more work talk.
Yeah, no more work talk because damn.
Well,
But
I'm getting a bit scared.
yeah, I am actually. I'm like, yeah, no, you guys are built different. I'll tell you that for sure. And it shows. But it's good. It just goes to show that you know what, especially men back in those days were willing to do for their family, to look
Yeah.
after their family, take care of their family. And speaking of family, I was just gonna say, for you, what's the experience been like being a father of two, raising
Females.
obviously Chloe over here, being your firstborn, and then Karina? How has that been?
Who
for you?
refuses to come on the podcast, by the way?
Yes,
Who?
Karina.
She'll come one day.
One day.
one day when it's up and running.
One day.
more. But yeah, what's that experience been like for you, being the father of two girls?
You know what? It's been great. They've been great kids. Right up till now. I mean, there's been ups and downs, yeah.
Yeah.
Every family has them.
Of course, yeah,
But ups and downs, I've seen families break apart and just fall apart.
yeah,
We haven't gotten to that point.
yeah,
Right? But no, the girls have been great. They've got respect for us as parents.
yeah. And I see that every day as well. You know, Chloe, would you like to say something
What?
to that? You're sitting
I'm
there.
listening to what he's saying. I agree. I think we've got respect for everyone.
Yeah.
It's how we've been brought up to respect people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you want me to say?
Oh, I'm just because you're sitting there, you're like,
I'm listening. I'm listening. No, I agree.
Yeah,
And
no.
I'm sure you can agree
Yeah,
as well.
no, definitely. I think you and Laurie did a very good job with your daughters because one thing is, respect is definitely there, and I think respect is something that goes both ways, though, right? Because
100%.
yeah, because obviously, you respect people, but at the same time, they've got to give it back to you. So I think it's just knowing about have that respect being there, but also not tolerating disrespect coming from others.
Correct.
Yeah. But yeah, what was it, raising them when they were younger, like adventures and things like that? What was that like?
Fantastic.
Yeah. Any favorite memories?
Chloe, I remember when we went to Queensland.
Yeah.
She was a showstopper. She was an absolute showstopper. People would stop and watch her dancing up and down and carrying on.
So you were a little show off, eh?
I was.
Do you remember any of that?
I don't know.
No?
No, I don't remember. I've got photos, when we went to Movie World and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't remember that, specifically, no.
No.
I was really little. I was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was too young to remember.
And I feel like when you're a kid, you don't really even care about, there's no
No.
sense of, shame or anything like
No.
that. You don't care. You're having a good time. You know what I mean? You don't care who's around. You're doing your thing. Whereas when you become an adult, you're obviously more so aware of your surrounding. Then you start to give a shit about what people think, and then you can't actually be yourself. So your kid-like nature is actually you being yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was that trip like to Queensland?
Fantastic. We did it a couple of times, didn't we?
I think when Karina was born, we went. I
Yeah.
think I don't remember any of it.
Was it
I've
the
just
first
seen
time,
photos.
or-
Second time,
second
Karina.
time.
Yeah.
No, first time.
Oh, what?
When you were when she was dancing, was that?
I was by myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
It's
this is when life was good.
When I was the favourite.
Before Karina, you didn't hear that. This is when life was good. Nah, that's awesome.
Yeah. No, it was good.
Nah,
I just have photos. I don't remember it.
yeah. I mean, you would have been really young, anyways.
Yeah, I was little.
Yeah.
Are you getting your question
Yes.
up?
I was gonna say. I want tell us a little bit about Malta. So, big man over here was in Malta not long ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
First time.
First time.
How was that?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I never expected that would be like that.
Yeah.
It was, I'm looking forward to going again.
Yeah. What was like the vibe, the people? What was that like?
Look, I'm not the sort of people person where I can mingle and
Social and all that kind of
yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
they've got to come to me. I can't go to them. I
Yeah.
can't start a conversation but from what I saw over there and the people that I did meet and spoke to, incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Simon and we stopped at a little pastizzeria place in a little town called Halasha,
Yeah.
and the guy behind the counter was a gentleman.
Yeah.
When he found out we were Maltese from Australia,
Yeah.
he came over to us with 2 cups of coffee.
Wow.
We had 3 pastizzi each, and he sat there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, just talking to us.
That's
Oh
awesome.
my god.
Yeah.
You don't get that here.
No way.
No way.
You walk on the street here and you say hi to somebody, they'll look at you like you're a weirdo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it was great. And the history there is incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. I didn't realise it was 5,500 years old.
Really? That's really old. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's actually older than Egypt.
Really? Wow. See, again, something I didn't even know. And you love Egypt. You probably
I know.
didn't even know that as well.
No, I didn't. I know.
Yeah.
He told me when he came back.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah,
and
incredible.
Egypt and Malta, are they close to each other? Like, what?
They are.
Yeah?
They are. Even our language is very close.
Similar.
Very
yeah.
similar.
Yeah.
Arabic.
Yeah. Was it, did you feel like the sense of a community? Like, did it feel like a village more? Like being the village in the sense that people were connected more compared to here?
Yeah. Compared to here.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Unbelievable. We're walking through a town and everybody, hey, how you going? Hey, hello.
Like
How
they've
you
known
going?
you forever. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Like again, like you said, you wouldn't get that here.
No.
Nah. People look at you funny here if you say, hey, how you going? If you're lucky, maybe somebody might say that back.
Yeah.
No, people here have staring problems.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
And then when you say something, they shit themselves.
yeah.
That's the problem in Melbourne.
I think the thing is though, right, there's a lot of various different ethnicities here. So and some like ethnicities don't get along just in general. So
Yeah.
you know, so when you that friendly approach and you're trying to be like that, it can be very difficult because for some people that could mean something different. You know, that could mean something else.
Yeah.
Even though if you're trying to come from a place like a good place. Whereas in Malta, it sounds like it's the way of life there has always been the same.
Yeah.
Technology, it doesn't sound like technology has taken over.
No, I mean, like you got places like Parcherville.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was. There was thousands of people in this little street. Thousands.
Oh my God.
And just the clubs and not many Maltese people.
Yeah.
A lot of French, Italian, Greek, Cyprian, African.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Everyone was there.
Every culture.
Yeah.
it
That
was
tells you
amazing.
something though. Like it tells you that something about the place that people want to be there. That they want.
Italian people go there for the weekend.
Only
Oh my God.
That's how much they love it.
wow.
They'll go.
That's a
some of them
luxury.
will go Thursday night.
That's a luxury.
They'll go Thursday night and stay till Monday
Yeah.
and go home Monday night.
It's like going up to Rye.
Yeah.
Pretty much, that's
60
literally
minutes,
what it
60
is.
minutes on a boat.
Really?
Oh my God.
See, that's the fun part about Europe. You can get on a train, next thing you know, in 2 hours you're in another country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's crazy. Hey,
Yeah,
maybe
no.
we should go to Malta one day. Just
One day.
putting it
I
out
still
there.
need to go to Egypt.
Well, stop over and then Egypt.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But we did travel to Bali. You guys
Yeah.
had fun time. Well, me
Yeah.
and Mum Karina went shopping.
Oh, it was the
You
best.
too?
It was the
Yeah,
best.
sweating our asses off.
Yeah, all you need to do is breathe in Bali, and you've lost all this weight. That's all it is. You're walking in the weather, and it's like an outdoor sauna. It's ridiculous, but that was fun as well.
Yeah, that was
Bali was
good.
good as well. Yeah,
Frankie got asked if he was 100% black as well.
No.
What was it?
85%.
85%.
they asked you as well.
I
Yeah,
asked my dad if he was 100% black.
that's crazy. I still can't believe that happened. Like out of all the things you'd hear, you know what I mean? That's the last thing you'd be like. You think somebody would come up to you and ask you in a foreign country as well. But the difference is they don't care. They just say the way it is.
Yeah.
It's not like here, you know what I mean? But in the sense of Malta though, right? When you were there, what's like the lifestyle like as compared to here, like living wise, like what does a day-to-day life in Malta
the
look like?
day-to-day life for a Maltese bloke. He'll start work at 7,
Yeah.
6:30 in the morning. 'cause
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah.
He'll work till 1 o'clock, go home.
Till 1.
He'll work till 1, go home, have a siesta.
Yeah.
And if he could be stuck
What's a siesta?
asleep.
Asleep.
Oh, sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
If he could be stuffed getting up to
Yeah.
go back to it, he'll go. If not, he'll grab his fishing rods and go fishing.
Wow. I want that. That's crazy.
That's life.
and we're breaking our backs here. That's crazy. That wouldn't be bad.
You don't know
would it?
how to fish, so you're stuffed.
Doesn't matter though. It sounds like they've got
He's
time on
worried
their
about the
hands.
siesta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't even get up and go to work. That's oh wow.
That's a daily life there, especially through the summer.
Yeah.
Through the summer, you can't work after 1 o'clock. It's too hot.
Wow. See, here is work-life balance. Over there sounds like is life-work balance. It's the other way around.
Yeah.
And that's what's missing here. People are working themselves into the ground, and what do they have to show for it?
They work to live, not live to work.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. That would be nice. What are we doing wrong then? Because we've got
We
all.
live in Victoria.
Yep.
That's what we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Yep.
The thing is, I feel like when there's a place everybody wants to be in that same place, then things become harder. I feel like everybody wants to, it's a rush. Everybody wants to live in Melbourne. Everybody wants to live in Victoria. So there's, I mean, I could be wrong, but there's an opportunity there for, you know, for certain rules and regulations to be put in place where you're earning a lot of money, but that doesn't necessarily mean that your money's working for you. I could be wrong, but just yeah.
So
Because
what I saw over there was because it's so old, and the people who have lived there for this long,
yeah,
they own their properties. They never sell them. They move them on to the next generation. Then that generation moves them on to the next generation.
yeah,
That's why life over there
it's like
so good.
Yeah.
it's like
They've got no
generational wealth.
mortgage.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what a lot of people here are working so hard for. They're trying to live that life.
You're talking 5,500 years,
Yeah,
right? Here, this country is not even, it's 300 years old.
yeah.
So,
There's nothing. It's like they're still starting
piss in
to.
the ocean compared
Yeah,
to the age they are over there.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So how many generations have been there
and past.
and passed it on?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're lucky.
Yeah, it's very lucky. That's one thing, because a lot, like for us, Chloe and I, you know, our generation, we worry about how we're going to own a home one day. And then obviously, you know, in order for you to be a proper homeowner, you got to pay off your mortgage. So we're thinking, okay, how do we even get a home, let alone to even pay off by the time we pay off the mortgage? Whereas over there, they don't have those worries
No.
They earn $200, it's theirs.
straight in their pocket.
It's theirs.
Wow. Damn. And
They've
we
got
think we got a good
very,
deal.
very little tax compared to what we got.
Yeah.
We got fucking 75% tax here.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Yeah, I mean, if you think it's if you think it's fun, look on your pay slip. You know, when we get paid, you see the amount we get paid, and then you check your pay slip, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And how much they tax out of it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we're in a lucky country.
Mate, we were talking you're making Malta sound like heaven by the sounds of it.
It is. Any place any place out of Victoria is heaven.
Anywhere but here.
Everywhere but here.
You go and live in Queensland.
Yeah.
They've got no land taxes there.
No.
No
Yeah,
COVID taxes.
yeah,
I can't wait. We're going soon.
yeah. We're going
in 2
Gold
weeks.
Coast
A week.
pretty soon. Yeah, yeah.
I love Gold Coast.
See,
nice there.
see, I've always been open. Like, I wouldn't mind living elsewhere, but Chloe's like, nah. She loves Melbourne. She loves it here.
I
But-
like that I have everyone here.
Yeah,
I'm not going to move and then have no one.
No,
I've got
it's
to
not-
start all over again.
it's not about move. It's
And
about
I've freaking lived 7 minutes away from my family and I cried every day. You think I'm going to live interstate
no, not.
or overseas? I can't. No
But
way.
it's not a permanent thing. It's more of you got to maybe not living, but you got to travel more to see other ways of living.
Yeah.
Because I really do believe, like, when we first came here, for example, my family, when we came here, times were good, but I really do believe that it's gone the complete opposite now.
It has.
It's not like that anymore, you know. So you got to see how other people are living as well to be like, oh wow, maybe we're not all we make it like we make it to be. Like we're not all that. Other people got it better than us.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with the Western world; they don't like to admit that. Because it's like, well, it's like a sense of shame. There's nothing wrong with saying, like, hey, they've got a good way of living. Maybe we should study what they've done and try and implement it here in our country as well. But that would never be the case. Yeah. Oh well. But no, but it was good that you went to Malta and you got to experience that because that
Yeah.
was your first time ever.
First time ever, yeah.
Yeah. In how many years?
Ever.
Like,
He's
just
never
ever.
been.
So,
Never,
like,
never
like,
been.
never been.
Never.
You so because you were born here, obviously. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
What was it like growing up with 3 brothers?
Pretty shit, because I was the youngest one.
Oh.
And
Sorry, random question.
I always got the leftovers.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What's
Used runners, used boots.
But that would have grown up with 3 brothers though. You would have had to be tough, right? You would have.
Yeah. Oh, we used to punch on a lot.
Yeah. See, especially being the youngest, because I feel like the youngest get picked on the most.
Yeah.
You have to be
Get him to
built
try and
different.
pick on me now.
The roles have reversed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good. But what was childhood like? Just, you know, with your 3 brothers.
We used to have fun.
Yeah.
We used to, back when we were kids, we used to build go-karts.
Really?
Little timber go-karts with motors on them and
Damn.
ran up and down the street. We had no curfew and
No
park
worries.
behind us running around at midnight playing tiggy, catch,
Yeah.
this, that. Oh, crazy.
That's fun.
You put fish in your pool.
We put 140 fish in our swimming pool. Yeah.
That's crazy. You just wake up one morning, let's go put some fish in the pool.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We
That's
caught them. We
Yeah.
caught them from the billabong and we brought them home.
awesome.
What fish were they?
Carp.
Oh, my God.
Could you imagine your parents' reaction when they've seen when they
Oh,
would've-
yeah. We had to get rid of them. So
Wouldn't they have died
Yeah,
from the chlorine?
from the chlorine.
Oh, you couldn't eat it then?
Nah, it's good.
don't
Not
Oh, my
chlorine.
God.
You don't eat
I
carp.
don't
You know how to cook a carp?
know.
Really?
No. You don't.
You use a brick.
What do you mean? You put it in the
You
pot.
get a pot.
Why?
You put the
brick
brick
around it.
inside the pot.
Yeah.
Boil. Grab the fish. Put it in the pot with the brick. Boil. Grab the fish. Throw the fish out and eat the brick.
Is it that bad? Oh. I
The
didn't know
brick's got
that.
more flavor. That's crazy. But does it like kind of make you feel like kids nowadays are missing out on
Yeah.
like you know when they say the phrase the good old days, do you believe like those days were really like
You know what's stopped everything now?
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You take that away from a kid.
He picked up a phone, by the way, for
Yeah.
people who aren't watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take that away from a kid, you've taken his heart away.
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah. We always talk about that if we ever have kids.
Yeah.
To not
When
bring
we
them
were
up
kids,
with technology.
me and my brother Simon used to grab our fishing rods, tape them to our BMXs, and go. We used to go to the farm, go fish at the Yarra River, fish at the Billabong every weekend.
Yeah.
We'd be doing something. If we weren't there, we'd be up at the beach, jump on our bikes, go to the pier, fish off the pier.
Yeah.
We used to trade barracuda for smokes. Yeah.
See, what I'm hearing, right, is I hear creativity as like, because you didn't have all this all this stuff around you, your brain actually got to work. Your brain actually got to be used the way it was meant to be used. You know, for building, for trading, for creativity, all these different things. And that shows now as you're an adult, you know all these things because when you were a kid, it started off so young. If you were to tell, like most kids nowadays, to try and build a timber go-kart,
They wouldn't know where to start.
they wouldn't even know how to get timber, let alone build a go-kart. So, yes, the phone, in a sense, it's beneficial because there's certain things you can do
And
online.
I'll Google, how do you build it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you got YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got YouTube.
But apart from that, like the creativity, it's not there because you're looking at other
And
places
it's going to come
get
in a flat pack.
Yeah.
With a plan.
Yeah.
how to assemble it
How
and
to
everything.
assemble
Yeah, yeah,
But then that was passed down to me and Karina. Because
Yeah.
it's like we were always outside in
Yeah.
the garden or on the motorbikes or fishing. And it's the same with him.
Yeah.
Always outside. We didn't have... Like,
Yeah.
we did, but we were barely on it. The DS and the iPods and stuff. And the Wii.
yeah.
But it was always outside.
Doing something.
Yeah,
gotta do something,
digging in
yeah.
the garden.
See, one thing I'm learning as we get older, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but movement is important in life.
Must.
You know, so the phones and all this tech, the iPads and everything, that's taking away movement. Because kids, you'll literally see kids sit there and just concentrate on something, and the only thing that's moving is their thumbs.
And their eyeballs.
And their eyeballs.
Looking at this stupid fucking iPad.
So the older you get, you gotta continuously keep moving. And unfortunately that's slowly dying out of the world, because you think about it, when we go to work, right? What's the first thing we do?
I'm on the computer all day.
When you get in the, so you're lucky in the sense that you're a tradesman, you can move and do things.
Yeah.
But take our generation for example now, right? When we get to work, the first thing we do, before we even get to work, we sit in the car, we're driving, we're stuck in traffic.
What do you reach for?
Your phone. You know? Second thing, you get in the office, the laptop's there, you sit down, you put your headphones on, the screen. You go on your lunch break, you sit down, you have a coffee.
What do you reach for?
Your phone. You know what I mean? So it's a pattern.
Yeah.
And then when you're done with work, you sit in the car, you go home, right?
What do you look at? The screen in the car.
TV.
Exactly. And then you come home, you have dinner, you watch the TV, you go on your phone. If you're lucky in the sense you have that bit of motivation that we try and install in our own lives to get up and go to the gym.
Yeah, but even you go to the gym, you get on the treadmill and it's a big screen.
That's
then
true.
There's TVs everywhere.
That's true.
It's everywhere.
So it's pretty much everywhere. Whereas compared to when you were growing up, the only thing you probably saw was those dial phones or whatever.
You know what we had as an entertainment for a computer? We had Atari.
Atari, the video game?
Video game.
Yeah, yeah.
We used to plug into the back of the TV.
Yeah.
And we used to play Frogger.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy.
And Pac-Man.
Yeah. Did you guys ever have those arcade centers?
Yeah.
Yeah? See, even that, like, there were screens everywhere, but people would usually go there to just socialize with each other.
Yeah, we used to wag school and go there.
Yeah, that would have been fun. Can you imagine that during summer? That would have been fun. Get some ice cream with your mates.
And then one day we got there and our teacher was there waiting for us. Shouldn't you guys be in class?
Oh, God.
That's crazy.
That was good when we got home that night.
The ass whooping. That's crazy. All right. Well, I was just gonna ask you, right, because you've been doing like plumbing for 35 years now. What would you say to anyone that is thinking about getting into that career, that profession? What?
It's a great trade to get into, yes. Yes, but the schooling now for plumbing is out of control.
It's too many, or
The licensing for every segment of the plumbing has become crazy.
yeah,
Like you have to do your licensing for water, gas, roofing, drainage, sanitary.
yeah. Why do you think that is, though? Is it a work safe thing, or is it?
It's like that now because, like we said, the young tradesmen of today only know how to do one thing.
Yeah,
I specialise in water and gas. That's it.
yeah,
He won't do a drain because he doesn't know how to lay a drain.
yeah,
Whereas when I did my apprenticeship, we did everything.
yeah.
We did drainage. We did sanitary.
Yeah, no option.
But no option.
Yeah,
But that's what I wanted to do.
yeah,
We did everything. Hot, cold, water, gas, roofing. You name it, we did it. We had to do it.
yeah,
Duct fixing, ducted heating.
yeah. The whole lot.
Yep.
Yeah,
And you became licensed in the whole lot in one shot. Whereas now, it's all separate.
Do you think that they've done that as a way as well for the institutions to make a lot more money? Because if you were to learn this, everything's separate, it's broken apart. It means you have to pay money to get this qualification, do this. Do you think it's like?
Yeah, I would say that because every guy that's sitting his licensing now has to do night school.
So it's not as convenient as it was back in the day. That's why I can see why maybe some people might just be like, "Nah, I'll just specialize in this and get good at it and stick at it."
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, from what I hear though, it sounds like you got to be willing.
You got to be willing.
Yeah.
Because it can get hard.
And it
Can get real hard. You might, if you're a roofer, putting roofs down, tin roofs, you might have 3 weeks, 4 weeks without work because of the
wow.
weather.
Yeah.
If it's raining, you can't put a roof down.
Yeah.
It just becomes too dangerous.
Yeah.
Whereas, because I do everything, I can say, all right, I'm not going to do a roof this week.
I'll do something else.
I might go do some plumbing. Or go help a mate of mine. Still earning money.
Yeah. See, that's the advantage of knowing everything. Yeah. You're not restricted. If something's going on, you're not out of the job pretty much.
Correct. Or I'll go jump on my machine.
Yeah.
Go dig a trench for a concreter.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So that's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. You would have experienced this as well.
What?
Drags.
Drag racing.
Big man over
That's so
here is
random.
a drag racing or hobby or drag racing.
That's part of my cars, yeah.
Yeah. How'd that come about? Because I just came into the family and Chloe goes to me, oh yeah, my dad races cars, and then showed me the photo of your, I think it was one of your cars going up.
In the ute.
Yeah, the ute. I was like, what the heck? Okay. And then I seen the cars in the garage. I was like, oh shit. You sure he's not a VA supercar driver? You sure this guy's a plumber? What's going on here? But how did that come about?
Well, that's just been me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
I get in that driver's seat and everything that's in my head disappears.
Yeah. That's what you want though, right?
Yeah.
That's what the kind of hobby you like. That's what a hobby should do for you. It should be your escape, because that's what it sounds like it is for you.
Yeah.
You know, I think we all have our escapes. For me, it's as much as you don't like it, babe, but it's when I hop on the video game, put my headset on,
There's nobody around.
yeah, it's just you and what you're focused on. So when you're in that driver's seat, it's just you and the road ahead.
And the road ahead.
Yeah, it's very fascinating as well too.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. No, I enjoy it. Plus, I love me street cars too. So
Yeah. So because you've done comps in the past?
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that. What's preparations like that? Like getting ready for a drag race, getting the car ready, like an event day. What is that?
Oh, you might get a test and tune prior
Yeah.
to the event. I like going to them to make sure the car's running okay.
Yeah.
We might do a couple test passes, like 2 or 3 passes. Then the following day we'll go and race.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And have you ever been involved in any of that?
Involved?
Have you
What do
been
you mean
around to see?
involved? I've been to watch him.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, yes, I have. I haven't been in the car. I'd love to be, but no.
Any
I haven't been in the car.
any fond memories? Anything?
Oh, when your bonnet flew off and smashed
Yeah.
your windscreen. That was bad because we thought it smashed
Yeah.
into you. Yeah, the bonnet. I don't even
It
know
flipped.
what happened. The clips or something on the bonnet.
Yeah, they broke the clips
Broke.
off the bonnet.
Is that
And
the
then-
same car?
Yeah.
If you saw this, the bonnet just went whoosh. It just went up
It
and
elevated.
it smashed the windscreen in the process.
That's crazy.
I just started dating you, I think.
And everything maybe I was bad
So you
juju.
weren't there. No, you weren't there. No. But yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
That's probably the fondest memory.
Yeah, but that's probably the only one you've seen. There was probably more
100%.
Incidents that he hasn't even told you about.
No, that's probably the only
No.
one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a street car that I used to race every Friday night.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're getting ready for the wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the white one.
Yeah.
Every
I
Friday
seen
night
that
without
one.
fail, we used to go out for a coffee
Yeah.
and go and race at Calder Park.
At Calder Park, yeah.
Drive in, drive out.
That's awesome. Very sensible by the sounds of it, because everyone just does it in traffic now. They're just racing traffic. They don't care anymore.
Nah. In the early days, you could, and get away with it. But
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Now,
There's
catch you,
cameras everywhere.
They'll crush the car.
Yeah, they'll is it impound?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the car that we're getting driven in for the wedding.
It's going to be very nice.
Yes.
A lot of memories.
Are you
in that
excited
car.
for the wedding?
Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
No.
Why? No. Why?
I am, actually.
Oh, good.
It's gonna be a very
good.
big day. Very big day. emotional day. But speaking of the wedding, let's be honest, right? Because we are the Unfiltered Exchange podcast, right? Tell the people, right? Be honest. I'm going to ask you this question.
Oh, my God.
When you first
What are you
met
going to
me,
say? Oh.
what did you actually think? Like, what was going through your head? In all honesty.
Serious?
Yeah.
I've only just met you. I don't know you.
When
I
you
don't know
first-
you like I know you now.
Yeah. When you first saw me, like, what did you think? Like, should I give this bloke a chance, or should I just chase him with a hammer out of here?
My
Like,
parents aren't racist. Man. If that's what you're trying to get at.
I didn't say racism. What you talking about?
I don't know.
Hey, it would have been a pretty legit reason because at the time all that Apex shit was going on.
Oh my God.
But no, like, just the reason I say that is because I just want to know, like, you know, because obviously, what, almost 7 years now?
Yes.
We've obviously got a
It's going to
really
be
good
7 years in
relationship.
November.
But just when I ask that question, because it can be hard sometimes, especially for fathers, when
And I'd never brought anyone home before.
exactly, you know, so like it can be hard for some fathers to accept that, like, oh, my kid's like growing up like this, like, you know what I mean? Is that protective factor that comes into play? That's the reason I asked that question, but it's not coming from a place
I
of
don't know where you were going with that question. Anyway, what's your answer?
See,
I'll be honest with you. When I first saw you, I thought
Yeah.
he's a nice kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, appreciate that. See, people, respect. Yeah, it goes a long way.
What made you think that? Like,
It wasn't
what
the way I was
the-
dressed, was it? Because
He
I
wasn't
didn't.
a smart ass.
Oh, yes.
Damn, really?
He wasn't a smart ass.
I am now.
You can get a couple of tattoos. And
Hey, yo, leave the tattoos alone, yeah? You get a bit of tattoos and you switched up, yeah.
Yeah.
No numbing cream, by the way.
Oh, my God.
How was it? 2 tubes, Chloe?
Yeah, or 3, I think
3
it
tubes of
was.
nubby cream?
Yeah, it felt good, you know, but so you didn't think I was a smart ass? Nah, I appreciate
far
that.
from it.
Yeah.
Plus, I just lost my dad,
Yeah, so timing wasn't like,
and
yeah.
I think I think still the same
Yeah.
as when we lost him.
Yeah.
I haven't been the same.
Yeah.
I haven't been the same since.
Yeah.
That year there was
It was hard.
between my business partner, my
Yeah.
uncle, my dad.
Everything was
And my
happening
mum.
all at once. Yeah.
I'm still not over it.
Yeah. Great way to pick a timing, Chloe.
Oh. Well, I did wait because we were talking for months, like before I brought him
Yeah.
home.
No, we were actually talking
Because
for
the
3
timing was just shit. I wasn't going to bring a guy, like, you know, around the family at, like, such bad, like, not a good time. Because I think it was New Year's Eve that
Yeah,
year.
it was. It
and
was New Year's Eve.
we started speaking, I think, in July that
It was
year.
like 3 months.
So it was July, all of July, August, September, October, November. We were speaking for 6 months.
Ah, there you go. 6
well, like,
months.
speaking for 5, met up
Yeah.
at the end of the 5 months, and then
Met
6
the
months
family.
in.
Yeah, and
I
I was,
thought maybe, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it was still bad timing, but, like,
yeah. Yeah, look, I can't
I don't
complain
think there would have
because
been a good time.
ever
It's not all
since
bad now.
Huh?
It's not all bad now.
It's good now.
after the numbing cream. Yeah, nah, that's awesome. I'm really glad, you know, because my first impression was like, oh wow, like, you know, she's got a solid like father, like male role models, good figures, like, you know, in her life.
Yeah.
And that's always a really positive sign.
But you didn't only meet my dad, you met all of his brothers
Yeah,
the same night
why,
as well.
That's why I would say, like, oh, like, you know, that's a strong representation of, like, being brought up in a good environment. You know what I mean? Because I know people don't want to hear it, but it's kind of a red flag. I find if people don't have, like, a father figure or a mother figure in their lives,
Yeah.
because that can be missing. Because there's certain things your dad can teach you that your mum might not be able to teach you, and vice versa. So to see that was really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, though. Yeah. Obviously.
You're quiet tonight.
Me, I'm listening.
she's-
Everything you're saying, I kind of know about.
But-
I don't know. What do you want me to ask?
Or ask or say.
Or still say?
Nah, you're good. Like, what was going to be your not your impression, but how do you think that you bringing me home to your family, how it would have came off? Like, how did you think it would pan out?
I was nervous because you were my first boyfriend, like serious relationships. I was nervous. There. I was scared. What do you want me to say? I was nervous. I didn't know how everyone was going to react.
Fair enough.
So, like, I don't know. I think it was fine. It was just, if I was in your position, if in his position, I would have been so overwhelmed because you didn't just meet my dad. You met all of his brothers.
Yeah.
Like, that could come across as, like, very overwhelming.
But did you know that was going to be the case?
Yeah, and I told you that.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, everyone came to Dad's factory.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the night, Alicia came with... Yeah, so yeah, you met everyone.
Yeah, that factory, like, seems like had a lot of good memories there as well, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I would have been very...
Overwhelmed.
I would have been shitting myself if that was me.
Well, I mean,
So-
it's a test of character as well because the thing with people, right? If you have a shit character, eventually in time it's going to show.
Yeah.
You know, there's only so much you can hide from people, you know, and eventually people will see you for who you really are.
Yeah.
So in that situation, I wasn't really nervous, I was a bit nervous, but I wasn't worried in the sense because I know that I've been brought up right. I've been brought up to respect, you know, to give respect, and hopefully you'll get it back. So when I first met you, it just came from a place of respect at the end of the day. You know, because there's people that meet their partners' families and they don't even like greet, for example.
Yeah.
They don't have like even common table manners. You know what I mean? Even like the way I met your family, that's not even a thing now. Like people meet other people's families by them happening to be out with their partners, and then their parents bump into them and like, oh, who's this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
So it still shows that those core values that you installed into your kids, that they carry, you know,
Carry on.
they carry on. Yeah. Nah, definitely. But yeah, look, I think how you feeling? Have we interrogated you a little bit or not?
I thought it was going to be worse.
You thought it was going to be worse?
You've only asked me 3 questions.
3?
3? Really? All right, Chloe, you go.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to think of something. Do you have the questions?
Okay.
3? I thought we've asked more than that.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Ask me about the wedding.
He's breaking up. I actually have a really good one. All right. So, what's the most valuable, like, if you had to tell your girls a lesson, you know, to carry on in life and just live by, what, like, or just a lesson in general, for it doesn't even have to be about your girls, but just that people could probably take on and use to better their lives, or, you know, if they're going through any tough times, or just any words of encouragement, like,
Work smarter, not harder.
yeah. Why do you say that?
Why? Well, I'm 51 years old and I'm ready for the tip.
Yeah.
My body's thrashed.
Yeah.
But I've still got to keep going. I don't have
But
a choice.
you've been working since you were 14 as well. You know?
Yeah.
So
what you guys are doing, using your heads, is the best thing. If you
yeah.
can make money using your brains,
Yeah.
that's half your life you've saved.
Yeah. Yeah. I think our generation's trying the generation of the
Digital marketing and all that stuff.
and they're trying to work smarter and not hard in a sense. But then again, it changes. But that is a very good that's a very good takeaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to be like that when I first started working. Hard. And now, like, there's nothing wrong about working hard. But like you said, eventually it takes some sort of toll on you.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. I'm trying to go down the other track now to find something a bit easier.
Yeah.
But I know what I know.
Yeah.
That's it.
You have a wealth of knowledge as well. When you've been doing something like that for 35 years, it's not something you can just, give up
straight
overnight.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No, that's really good. I actually never thought about it like that. It's
What?
always just, work. I guess it's with work, like it's always working. We got to do this, got to do that. You lose sight. It's easy to lose sight of what's more important.
100%. If I had known Malta was the way it was, I would have done it a long time ago. I'm telling you now, I would have done it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like Laurie doesn't like flying. Now, I told her I'm going.
Yeah.
I don't care. You can stay home if you want. I'm going. I'm not going to miss an opportunity like that.
Yeah, because you're finally getting to experience what your money can do for you.
Yeah.
The power of it. You know? Yeah.
Shit.
Do you have anything you want to add to that?
Not really.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, look, it's been a very good first episode. We have to have you back on again.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. You know why? Because I need time to come up with more questions to interrogate you.
Man, 3 questions. You
Right.
I don't understand.
But no, we appreciate you coming on today.
What's your favorite movie?
Yeah. Tell us.
What's your favorite movie?
I don't have one.
Oh my god.
How do you not have a favorite movie?
Because I don't have time to watch TV.
Oh.
Fair point. He's too busy working.
Right.
Yes.
Unlike some people.
Favorite movie?
Yeah.
Or favorite movies? Favorite genre? Or what's it called?
I feel like your dad doesn't watch movies. You don't watch movies.
You know,
Now you see who I get it from. I don't watch anything.
She gets on the couch and she's out.
I watched The Godfather on the way home from Malta.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
So I guess you could say that's your favorite movie, right?
At the moment.
At the moment, yeah. Yeah. But the different, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, well, no favorite movie.
No favorite movie.
We'll leave it at that then.
What's your
useless.
favorite color?
Blue.
Same.
Blue, yeah. Blue, you can't go wrong with blue. It's the color of the ocean. Yeah.
What's your favorite colour?
Blue, come on.
Same.
too.
Blue as well.
But so you say you want to go back to Malta. What is that looking like in like the next couple of years? Like,
Oh, I've got one of my daughters getting married next year, so
Oh,
that's
yeah?
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
That's going to be a miss.
It's a
Not the wedding, Malta,
damn it.
but the year after that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe after you guys get married, I might shoot off for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. See, it's always
Go. We're getting married in July.
it's always the kids' fault. The kids' fault. They're holding you back.
July. You can go in August. You can go for your birthday again.
I'm in July.
Yeah. We get married on the 20th. You could go the week after for
Yeah.
your birthday.
Nah, but it sounds like you really enjoyed it, and I'm glad you got to experience that as well. And obviously, it's not going to be the last time you experience it. So every time you're there, make the most of it.
100%.
Because they seem like they loved you there.
Yeah. We had a bar met people that I hadn't met before, my own cousins.
Yeah.
And we could not stay away from each other.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was meant to be, you know?
It was good. We had
Yeah.
a ball.
Ah, that's awesome. Imagine if you grew up in Malta instead.
I wouldn't have met you.
True, but I'm just saying, imagine the amount of stuff you would have gotten up to in Malta
Oh.
if you grew up there with your brothers.
Yeah. Well, the couple of weeks we spent there, we were running around lighting fireworks, seeing where they made them, how they made them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Ah, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on the
Thank
show
you for
today.
having me.
Yeah, your
Thank
voice
you.
is very important and powerful, and we got to have you back on because, like I said, I got to interrogate you a little bit more. And Chloe, you got to have to actually, help
I
me
was
out
the
here.
same when Mum came on though, because it's like I know everything, but I don't know.
You know nothing.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'll think of more questions for next time. You didn't press any of the buttons.
Sorry. He pressed the dance button.
Do your dance.
right. Well, in saying that, babe, would you like to close up the...
Thank you, Father Joe, for joining
Yeah.
us.
No worries, sweetheart. Anytime.
Thank you.
Thank
We'll
you.
have you on
Yeah.
again.
Okay.
Not like maybe in the next few months. Maybe.
Yeah, we're
Not
trying-
in like a week. But
Yeah.
we'll come up with some new questions.
And we're trying to change
maybe
the
we can
setup as
ask
well.
the people next time.
Yeah, maybe we can ask the people.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
I'm sure
this was a
there's somebody
surprise.
out there that want to ask a few questions.
Yes,
Definitely.
So, yeah, we'll do a Q&A because this was like a surprise. So, special guests, we don't tell anyone who it is until
Yeah.
we release the episode. So, when we have you on again, we'll put questions for Father Joe
Okay.
for the next episode we have you on.
Next time, be prepared, Frank.
Oh, mate, don't
He
you
was
worry.
prepared. I wasn't.
I was trying to prepare stuff, and she was like, we'll be fine. Like, all right. But yeah.
It's all right. But yeah, next time we'll ask the people.
Yeah. But in saying that, guys, thank you so much for joining us for another week. And we
Good
out.
night.
All right, Peter Mitchell.
Have a good night and thank you for joining us again.
Like so.